In this video, we're going to go over the search tool, which is located at the top of the web page. Left click the search tab and the search menu will pop up. And there's three ways you can search: by tax parcel information, street information, or street address information. And you can get to these by left clicking which tab you want to use. So let's go back to the tax parcels and make a search. It has a subdivision search, and we'll left click into that. And what you're going to see is the website is very intuitive, so it's going to, as I start typing, it's going to start giving me options that it thinks I might be looking for. So alright, Madison Springs, left click the search, and what will happen is it brings back all the results for property owners that live in the Madison Springs subdivision. Now you have a couple options here. You can export the results as a CSV file, which is an Excel file, or you can export a mailing label list, which is in a PDF format. And I'll show you how that's done. You just left click the mailing list tab. Once again, your save menu will pop up. You can path anywhere on your computer to save it, and what you're going to want to do is name it, and I'll say labels. Left click save, and I'll open the test folder and show you what that is. There's the labels PDF. You double left click it, and there's the PDF label sheet I just saved from the search results. Alright, left click back to search and left click the clear button. We'll try a parcel search, and once again, once I start typing in a GPIN number, it'll start giving me options. So we'll just select one of them and left click search, and you see it'll go to that, and you also have the option of exporting that information. Let's left click, go back to search, clear. Let's try a property address. Left click search. There's a result. Now if we double left click the result, you'll see that it highlighted the parcel and gave you all the information about the parcel. The election information, school information, assessment information, and all the parcel information, of course. You can export any results from that search as well. So let's left click back to search. We'll clear that. Now let's go to the street search menu. You can type in a street name. Left click search, and here's your result. If you double click the result, it will highlight the street and zoom to that street, and also give you information about the street. Let's left click back to search, clear the search. If you don't know the street name, you can also type in a route number. Let's go 360, which is Mechanicsville Turnpike. Left click search, and it brings back all the results for all the properties along Mechanicsville Turnpike from your 360 search. You can export that as well. Left click to go back to search. We'll clear that menu, and we'll move down to the address search. Now this is a street address search, but it's a little different than the previous one, and I'll show you how this works. You type in a street address, left click the search button, and you'll see it return the search, much like the first one. Now if you double click this search, what this will do is it's going to open up an identify menu. And what that, if you see left click the drop down menu, and much like the identify tool, it has layer options you can select, and it's going to bring you back any information in these layers that pertains to that particular parcel. I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm going to click the activate the soils layer, left click the identify button, and as you can see, it brought up this patch of soil because that's the soil that related straight to that parcel. Double click again, and I'll choose streets this time. Left click identify. Let's try that again with zoning. Left click identify, and as you can see, this is the zoning case that came up because it's the one that regarded that parcel in that section of the subdivision. And that is your search tool.